Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today we should kickstart our hydrogen cooling facilities right over here, and hopefully by the end of this episode we will have a liftoff from this hydrogen engine. But first we need to do some modifications. Right, first we need to come over here, deconstruct this pipe, and then unite this pipe to deconstruct. No, we need to deconstruct this pipe, then deconstruct. Yeah, this is going to be different because we have the thingy on the way. Nah. No. So, what we are going to do in this case, actually, we are going to deconstruct the liquid reservoir itself, and then we unite these pipes over here, right? And there should be enough fluid remaining within the system to fill up any gaps built by the new pipes. Let's do just that. Also, while we are waiting on that, we can start by putting both of our rad rockets down. Let me take a look. Which one do I want first? The exploration or mining? I want the exploration rocket first. The Ardent Gemini. So, Ardent Gemini, you land here, and Space Station, you land here. Here they come. Let's take a look at that radiation. Jesus, 1,000 rads per cycle, fantastic. Now we are taking the polluted water out of the system. Let me just take a look at it over here. We just have polluted water and regular water. Okay, that's okay. In here, the same. What did you bring? Gold, fluorine, blah blah blah, a bunch of stuff. There is just one problem though. The railing is not yet done, but that's okay. We can just build it. Wait, not of wolframite, please. Not of wolframite. Let's use the copper, which is the most abundant one. We can go fetch a little bit of the stuff that if we need it. There we go. In fact, given that we are running low on copper, these two are empty, right? Guess what they are doing? Let's screw them up. They have oxalite. Yep. They have fuel. Yep. Let's launch both of these rockets to grab us a little bit of copper, because we are going to need it. Okay, with both of our rockets ready to go, let's select the destination. Now, before we do that, I think there is a place where we can get a little bit more of copper ore per journey, right? No, this is cobalt. This is dirt. Nope. Maybe I am mistaken. I thought there was a... Oh yeah, there is. This one. Can we make it over here and back? Let me see. 1, 2... Go like 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In theory, we can make it so from here we get 20% copper ore instead of the measly 10%. We don't get the algae, but we also don't get the sand. That is replaced by ingenious stone, ingenious rock, and sedimentary rock. You know what? That's fine by me. Let's set the rockets and begin launch sequence. Yep. There we go. Come on, this is a drag race, and every single dupe in existence wants to observe, apparently. And I have a massive lag spike during one of the most awesome moments in the day. So, something weird happened to the game. This is no longer flowing. And it has nothing to do with the fact there is too many thingies in there. It simply is not flowing. What the hell is going on? Okay. Let's cancel this. Let's see if this fixed the problem. Well, it would appear it had. However, I thought I had fixed the problem over here. So, once again, that mistake caused us the loss of all the liquid oxygen that we had. Okay. Now guys, as we can see, we are only producing a tiny bit amount of hydrogen, so I want to start filling up this place with as much hydrogen as we can, because it's going to take a little bit of time, right, even to draw the temperature down. So if we can start filling up this place slowly but steadily with hydrogen, that would be great. Now guys, our exploration rocket is ready to once again depart for the stars, so let's take a look. Abe is not stressed out, so let's call in the crew. Select another quadrant of the galaxy to explore. Let's pause the game so we don't have to deal with that lag. Let's see, let's go search this quadrant of space. In fact, let's not waste all that fuel. All we need to go do is come right over here, and we'll be able to explore the rest with the telescope. So let's call in Abe and launch the rocket. Alright, Abe is in here. Unfortunately, the jet suit crew decided to come in here at the worst possible time. Do you know how irradiated this area is? You would do best not to be here. Okay, they are going. They are gone. Gosman, even though she'll be here, she has a lead suit. She can take it. Let's go. And hey, we have some rat pills if we absolutely need to. Gosman? Okay. That's some Daredevil thingy if I ever seen it, but okay. Get inside, shield yourself from the radiation, and let's launch the rocket to explore another quadrant of space. Ooh, that's a lot of rats. Ooh, and a lot of lag. Let me close the gate, make sure that no more jet suit dupes can get inside. And let's continue. Okay guys, so we are going to make one final modification. I say final modification a lot, right? To the steam generator chamber, right? Instead of one steam turbine, we are going to have two. We are going to deconstruct the liquid reservoir, and we are going to move the pipe sensor over there. Come on. After we are done with that, we deconstruct this and this. Hopefully, oh, now that I think about it, we might that can drop the super cool. Yeah, I'm going to build the pipe first, let this flow through, and simply take out the content of the pipe until this is clear. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. Let's not deconstruct these pipes and drop the supercoolant inside our steam chamber. That would be bad. Now, I'm only going to do that once the steam turbine chills out for a moment. Now that the thermo aqua tuner is not turned on all the time, the temperature in here is starting to slowly but steadily drop down. Once the temperature is in a place that I feel comfortable with, I might deconstruct this and build the two of them. Okay, this is a moment of tension now, because we have nothing to cool off the steam, and its temperature is rising up quickly. Now, the temperature of the oxygen is not ideal. It's I kind of wanted to pipe a little bit of the oxygen into the liquid oxidizer tank. However, because the temperature is so on the verge of turning into gas again, I don't feel comfortable doing that. Come on, what the hell are you waiting for? Christmas? Oh shit! It's oh, okay. Let's place the insulated pipe made out of ceramic over here. No, maybe we don't need that. And now we need to start taking out the content of the pipe right there. So as a high priority, please. Alright, so we have the steam generators built, and now they are up and rolling. I had to do some gymnastics with the piping because I can't build another water exhaust, but now this should really still missing a few pieces, but okay. Alright, we can start taking a good look at how many pieces of supercoolant we need to take. I think we need to take at least one more, because there is one piece stuck inside of the aqua tuner. Come on, one more, please. After that one, I mean. And there we go. I think that's enough. At least for now. Now all we need to do is to remove this mess, but with 2 steam turbines I now feel much more comfortable turning on the system to liquidize the hydrogen. Now let's take a look at the hydrogen. It liquidizes at minus 252. Oof. And what about the supercoolant? Minus 252. Minus 2... okay, it's okay. Liquidize it at minus 252, come on. Right? And then after it has been turned into liquid... oof! Okay, from 52 to 59. Ouch. It's not going to be an easy one to maintain, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Okay guys, just a quick note. With this system I've been able to mass produce clay at a rate extraordinary. I wish I had done this sooner. Some of the pipes that we have are not made out of ceramic, and so yeah. I replaced most of those that I could. Yeah, in this system I didn't have the room for the coal on the floor, so I pretty much just built this to store the coal to be used, and well, as you can see, it's pretty much automatic. No dupe interaction is needed, and the auto sweeper is so busy that he barely has any time to pick up the ceramic that is on the floor, to put it on the conveyor loader, to send it to our storage down here. Fantastic. Oh my god, the oxygen is going crazy, guys. Stop! Starvation. Ooh, Catalina. Otto. Why? Otto? You can access food. Whatever, let's ignore that. The most interesting part was... oh, so many. Build me 20, please. We need to keep up the berry sludge production. Now, this is kinda interesting. What the hell is going on in here? The oxygen is going absolutely crazy, guys. I don't know what's going on. It was... everything was going so well. The moment we formed 2 tiles, everything was absolutely crazy. I don't know, maybe it needs a little bit of time to stabilize. Okay, the same way it started, it was the same way it ended. There we go, we have a more stable oxygen pool. However, we are now starting to liquefy that sweet hydrogen. Let's take a look at it. No, the hydrogen I mean. Now the danger zone, the danger temperature is 259. If at all possible, we would like to keep it out of that temperature so it doesn't solidify. And oh well, let's start accumulating a little bit of that stuff. Okay, guys, so I decided to repurpose the science room into a diamond press, and now that I take a look at it. It requires 1000 red balls to make a measly 100 diamond. That's a little bit too much. Maybe we could, I don't know, find a place with more radiation than that. Because, yeah, I don't think we are going to be able to fabricate enough diamond in this room, even if we had a bunch of wizards. Yeah, I don't think that is going to happen, so let me find a way to incorporate this into my red rocket thingy over here. Actually, it's not that difficult. We are going to put the diamond press over here, and then we are going to build a couple of red bolt reflectors. A couple over here. These 2 will... all we need to do, of course, is to change the direction of the particle emitting thing. To fire into the red bolt reflectors that we want, right? So in this case, we will also deconstruct this fire pole over here, so that we can build a red bolt reflector over here, so that if we want to send the red bolts generated in the wizard farms, we can simply come over here, set this up, reflect into the diamond press, right? This way we actually don't even need to build more red bolt generators. Okay guys, taking a look at the star map, we found a metallic asteroid field. In this we can find copper ore, obsidian and liquid iron. Okay. Let me see how many tiles of fuel I have. 16. If I go, let's say, let's clear this part over here. So we need to move at least 3 to 4 tiles this way. So let's go like this. I think we can find that tile from over here. So we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we can do that. Let's clear this area over here. Then we only have this small sector to clear out and this tiny little thing that we missed from the last journey. Okay guys, so we managed to build the diamond press over here. Let's do a test firing over like this. Please game. Thank you. Let's fire one burst of red bolts. Oh! I missed! Okay. That was a little bit how should I put it? Stupid? Okay. Let's turn this off. Because we just wasted 500 red bolts. Okay. So I suppose we should build another one of these. Like right here. Okay guys, so I've been thinking, we are going to have way too much oxygen for the amount of hydrogen that we have. So what about if we did a few upgrades to our colonization rocket? You know, I've been thinking, if we can change this large solid oxidizer tank for a liquid one and have it work with the petroleum tanks, first, how much more range would we get? And second, we would get a bunch more space in between modules to build more stuff. So we could have the Trailblazer module, a rover module, and the gas cargo canister that we need for the Spacefarer module to work. So with that in mind, I might even deconstruct this platform and build it a few tiles to the side, so it is connected to this platform over here, and yeah, we can make a few upgrades. So we might just do that. And soon I will also start pumping out the liquid oxygen. This is also one of the reasons why I want to do that, because the way I am thinking about doing this will be, I will deconstruct this pipe over here, right? The return pipe. I will then extend this to the next liquid oxidizer tank, and then return it back to the exhaust, where it should turn off the system. Yeah, so I'm gonna deconstruct a couple of things, and then I'm going to just send the rocket into space so we can land it right next to this one. Okay, so now with an additional red reflector, let's try this again. Amazing. So now we have 1400 red bolts. That would just basically allow us to do this. So let me get this straight. We can only store up to 2000 red bolts, meaning that we can only do 2 operationals per... That's not a lot, but okay. Let's queue a couple of these, and then I will periodically come back here to refuel the diamond press with red bolts. We could use the diamond, because the second we have the diamond on this one, we will send it back into space. Yep, now these red bolt engines, they give off a lot of radiation, but this doesn't last forever. In a few cycles this will be all well, not evaporated, but it will disappear gradually over time. So even though it is nice to have one red bolt engine next to our red bolt generators, this is super confusing. One engine next to the thingies that absorb the radiation, right? Because, you know, it is emitting a large amount of radiation, and it's being converted into a large amount of red bolts. This will eventually stop working, so the sooner we can send this back to space, the sooner it will come back, and so therefore the sooner it will keep on refilling with red bolts in here. So guys, a side project that I've been thinking about is how could we protect our colony from the intense heat that we are generating with all of these rocket launches, right? Because this is quite a toasty material that we have in here from time to time. Well, I've been slowly but steadily deconstructing most of the stuff that we had in here with a purpose. We are going to turn this area over here into a steam chamber, and we are going. It's not going to be the most efficient thing in the world, but it's going to work, I'm pretty sure. And what we are going to do, we are going to put a one of these bad boys. We need to deconstruct that over there. We're going to put one of those bad boys over here. It's going to absorb the steam generated in this chamber and slowly but steadily control the temperature in here, right? So I'm pretty sure that the exhaust should not go below this point. So this double layer of insulation in here should be more than enough to protect the colony. Would you look at that, guys? We discovered an oxygen-rich asteroid field. We have polluted oxygen, ice, and water. Not a bad place if you ask me. However, it is time for Abe to come back home. There we go. And we are one step closer to discovering pretty much the entire map. Alright, so let's just take a look. Just take a look at Abe. How is he doing? Plenty of food. Everything else is in working order. Okay, we have the chamber sort of prepared. Now let's start putting a little bit of water into it. I'm going to tap into the system that is supposed to bring water into the rockets. I broke the pipe over there, and we are going to put this already pre-warmed up water in there. The water that we are using in this system comes over here from the geyser downstairs, and that's quite a toasty water, so it won't require a lot of heat to turn into steam. Now, I'm pretty sure that there might be a few issues. We only have 2 tiles over here, and we are going to compress all of these gases over into this. Oh! Forgot to plug the hole over there. Okay, cancel this. Cancel. There we go. But as I was saying, we are going to compress all of these gases into this corner. They might obstruct the steam turbine and prevent it from drawing in the steam. However, as long as this works, some of the times it's good enough. And if the steam pressure rises up to be too great, it will start to override the existing gases in here, and eventually they will all disappear. No way! Come on, man! How the hell did a shovel barfed regolith from over here into... you guys, you are... I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Okay. I'll break through this side. No. Let's break through this side then. Damn it. Problem solved. Okay, guys, so with the steam chamber completely sealed off, we have 2 rockets in orbit. Let's land one in here, and let's land the other in here. And if they have the animation running, we will have heat being injected into this chamber, and we will be able to see the chamber work if it is working or not. But we are dependent on the animation being... Oh yeah, both of them have the animation working. So let's see, will the heat be injected in there? Maybe a little bit too much. Oh. The crude oil can take it. Alright, so the temperature wasn't that bad, I suppose. Well, there is a 1,000 degrees carbon dioxide, but the water itself didn't increase the temperature that much, so I think it will take a couple of launches before the steam is generated. Oh shit! Oh my god, I cannot believe it, the game did this to me again. We melted the platform. Without a platform... No idea. I'm so screwed. Make this... Don't make it out of gold, make it out of cobalt. No, no, cobalt, no, that's a hard material to get. Make it out of iron, please, and make it really quickly, because I don't know what the hell is going to happen to my rocket now. Okay, the rocket just sits in there. This is rather strange. Okay, guys, so with the rocket over here, let's deconstruct this module. We will lose a little bit of oxalite, but yeah, I think this is full. Yep, this is full, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to fit it somewhere else. Doesn't really matter. Is this full as well? No, actually. So we have space for it. Now, guys, as you can see, this is my reality most of the time, and I said previously that this was my end objective, and after this, the series would be done. However, I've been thinking, rethinking that, and given that I put so much time and effort into this series, what we will do will be the following. From now on, I won't be able to, unfortunately, focus the same amount of time that I've been focusing until this point, so I don't think we will be able to have daily episodes of Oxygen Not Included. However, I will take the extra time to play the game throughout several different days, you know, so we can continue progressing forward and even maybe working on some other objectives that we had previously talked about, like establishing the resupply station over here at Hydravazon in the water planet, right? And actually exploring this world. Let's take a look over here. We have a couple of different biomes that we can explore, and some geysers that we can take advantage of, not to mention, of course, the ridiculous amount of water that we have over there, and of course the objective of finishing exploring the rest of the galaxy, right? So with that in mind, I suppose that is going to be the future for Oxygen Not Included. We are going to have the any other game to fill up the blanks, so that we can still have some sort of daily upload. However, Oxygen Not Included will take a secondary role, let's say it like that. And that way, instead of finishing the series right here, we can take advantage of all the infrastructure that we have assembled and progress to other objectives. Okay guys, let's have ourselves a win today. Let's fill up the oxidizer tanks with liquid oxygen and see how much more range do we have with this setup. So let me check the automation. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep, if I turn on this, the entire system will start pumping liquid oxygen and should turn off the second we have excess oxygen being pumped out through the exhaust pipe. So let's go and let's see if we how many pipes do we break? So the liquid oxygen is coming out over here at minus 205, which is close to the temperature that it is being pumped out at. And let's take a look at it. Let's accompany its progress. Okay, so minus 204.7, and over here, okay, it's losing 0.8 degrees just from over here to over here. And the first tank is already filled up. Hopefully this temperature will not change. I don't think it does. Now we are moving up to the next tank. Okay, the tank is filled up. Now as it returns through the exhaust line, it should tell the system... Oh, come on game, don't give me this lag now. It should tell the system to turn off right about now. Oh shit, this is still turned on. Oops, my bad. Hello? Filter oxygen. Should be sending a green signal. Liquid element sensor. Oh, I did a stupid. Not that one. It's this one. Liquid pipe element sensor. Oh, we are about to waste a bunch of stuff. However, I can siphon the signal if I am quick enough. All I have to do is do this as an emergency, and hopefully I will be able to green signal this before we lose too much. Why, every time there is an emergency, it must be the worst dupe to build the thing we need. Come on, Turner, you're taking forever to build a freaking switch. Crisis somewhat averted, Jesus. Yep, green signal sets the reset, the pump is offline now, Jesus. Can deconstruct this now and build the correct sensor. This one! And this one is made out of lead. Thank you, game. Thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, so now that we averted the crisis that we were facing, let's take a look. What is the range that we have? 12 tiles. So the oxidizer power remains the same. Okay, that's not bad. That's acceptable. We got a few extra tiles, and with that we built ourselves a rover module. That way we can send the rocket, and in one trip we send the rover down, which builds some basic stuff for the rocket to land on, with the trailblazer to build the platform, and then the rocket will land on the planet, and from there we can continue working on the things that we need to work. So yeah, that's not terrible. Alright guys, so Abe is back. Let's land the rocket in here. Let's collect all of that sweet radiation from that rocket. But yeah, as you can see, this red bolt engine is no longer emitting any radiation. So yep. This one is ready to launch. Do we have diamond? We have diamonds. Let's get the interior. Everything is filled up. We are ready to go. Guess what? We are sending this rocket once again into the stars. Let's call in the crew, and let's select a destination. Where should we go? Let me see. No, we're not going in there. Should we go to the metallic asteroid field to get copper? It's kind of garbage. In here we can get glass, iron ore, and sand, and a little bit of molten copper. No. How would we deal with that? If we are to go get any liquid things, I believe wolframite and tungsten would be the best. 60% wolframite, 20% tungsten. We are getting 80% of the materials straight out to be metals, right? As if we go over this to this metallic. It wasn't a metallic. Where? Yeah, no, the space debris is 30% iron ore, 20% copper, and I mean, all of these are very useful, right? And this is for 70% useful materials from this one, 80% useful material from this one. You know what? We are going to go. We are going to go for this one. You know what, if we can get glass out of this, we are gonna get some glass, so I'm going to set this one as our destination. There we go. That way we can begin the launch sequence whenever we feel like it. And in order for us to keep the copper from solidifying in the pipes, what we are going to do, this might be a stupid idea though. Yeah, because if we extract the copper from over here, that is going to... It's going to mix with the polluted water that we have over here, turn it into steam. It's going to be complicated. Where could we drop that stuff? Well guys, the solution is quite simple. We are going to build another liquid rocket port unloader right here, and we are going to make a pipe made out of ceramic that is going to... Please game, thank you. That we are going to unload over there in our steam chamber. That way we will be able to cool off the copper and produce some steam. Both of the two things, you know, are synergetic with one another, right? We are losing temperature in the copper, which is something that we want, and we are dumping that temperature to be converted into electricity. So, win-win in that regard. Alright, Gasman is inside the rocket. What? The launch is already on its way? Oh. Okay, I touched nothing, but apparently Gasman was so keen to lift off that she didn't even wait, so great, I suppose. Here we go, into space, fantastic. So, this is going to be the solution for the copper or tungsten, any liquid metallic thing that we bring, this is how we are going to deal with it. So pretty much Abe just touched down and the rocket is already ready to go. These tubes are getting really good at this job. Let me just double check. We have the algae, 5 tons of the stuff, and we have 10 kilos of food, enough for 40 days. Let's enable this building. Let's call in Abe again. I'm sorry, Abe, you barely had any time to rest and you're going again. Now that's going to kinda hurt on the Red Bull production because there will be no engine in here to feed the radiation into the Red Bull generators, but we kinda want to do the exploration, so that's not really an issue. And you know what? I'll launch the rockets tomorrow. Abe can take a day off. So guys, given that most of the stuff that we have to do takes a long time, especially this hydrogen, I was thinking about a side project that I could do, because the temperature in here is getting rather toasty due to this, you know, incredibly hot salt water geyser that we have in here. So I was thinking, man, I need to shield this area off somehow, but I really don't want to be using another aqua tuner. Our power consumption is already really high, and I really don't want to increase it anymore. So what can I do for free? Well, I think we are going to have a use for this anti-entropy thermonullifier. We are going to pretty much bring a hydrogen line from this part over here. This is going to feed the thermonullifier, and yeah, with the small radiator kind of piping, right? We are going to put some petroleum from here, and yeah, it's just simply going to be here and passively cool off this area over time. Doesn't need to be anything super quick, and the thermonullifier, no, anti-entropy thermonullifier is not that great anyway, so yeah. Let's see if this will have any effect whatsoever. Okay, so here comes Abe. We gave him the day off, he relaxed a little bit and had a good meal, and now it's time for him to go back to the stars and find out new and exciting new locations. Now let's see, where could we go now? Let's pause the game so we don't have to deal with that incredibly annoying lag. I mean, we could technically... Game. Thank you. We could... we could technically go over here and explore this area. There is an anomaly detected over there, so you know what? That's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go through here and then we'll cut down over this way and return through this line. So yeah. Destination set. The checklist has been completed. The gates are open. Let's begin the launch sequence. Alright, and here we go. Oh, I can't forget, I believe it is Ardent Gemini. Yep, Abe. Unequip... No, not the clothing. The lead suit. Come on, select the snazzy suit. Come on, snazzy suit. I hate when I mix those up. Abe. And that's enable, the food is in there, great, everything is good to go. We can leave Abe alone. Unfortunately, I forgot to enable the lavatory and Guzman made a mess, and now this polluted water will forever sit in there. Unbelievable, annoying, but okay. Alright guys, so I'm running out of time for today's episode, so I thought what better way for us to end this episode than to do a dual rocket launch. I believe this is the place we want to go, the glimmering asteroid field, and therefore we can go just like this. Oh, guys, my mistake. What I meant was the rocky asteroid fields, not the gleaming. I was looking at this. What's it? We don't have enough fuel. That's impossible. The tanks are full. We have oxalite. What the hell? No, if we go over here, what we want is the rocky asteroid fields. And now, yep, everything is ready to go. Oops, I almost did an oopsie over here. I've been doing a couple of those lately. So everything is ready to go. Let's begin the rocket launch sequence. And how about you? We have no that. What? Oh, wrong rocket. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Too many rockets. Too many rockets, and they all have the same engines, and I get confused. Yep, everything is ready to go. And before I forget, let me go over here. You are already without suit. This is enable. This is enable, and you are out of suit. Okay. Everything is ready to go. Let's send them off into the stars. With Marie be like, I am a rocket too, look at me! Okay. Still no steam, but at least we already injected quite the amount of heat into that chamber. And there we go. Okay. Now, we still haven't been able to launch the hydrogen engine. That kinda sucks, but we are one step closer because we already have liquid hydrogen. However, we just don't have the amount that we need to fill up the rocket. But now that I am building this line over here for the hydrogen, right? We tap it right there. And then go over like this, right? We have this line that is going to have hydrogen. We can then tap this line, right? And inject a little bit of extra hydrogen at our will, right? We just need to place like something like this. Not a gas valve, shut off. Bam, right? And then build a line over there with a simple switch for automation so that we can turn on and turn off at will, and there we go. That way we will be able to start providing a lot more hydrogen, because I really want to launch this rocket, guys. But this technology is far more complicated to tame than I initially anticipated, so that's why we are having these setbacks. But with that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!